Good morning, year 3. So today we are going to be using the distributive property or law of multiplication that we used yesterday for our first problem here. So I just created an example that looks similar to your mild, but obviously I used different numbers. So in your example, it is actually set up in this same way, but they have used, I believe, an 8, a 6 and an 8 rather than a 4 and 19. So again, just a recap of the distributive property is we break up numbers. So to distribute again was meant to break up numbers to help with our calculations. So in this particular case, what we're going to break up, and just a reminder, I said usually you want to break up the larger number so that you can just work better with it, and then you can get to your answer without or minimizing the amount of mistakes that you may make along the way. So we have 4 here. Again, these are factors. They have other names, but we're just going to call them factors for now. So this is 4 times 19, or 4 is my factor and 19 is my factor as well. And I'm going to break up 19, okay, into 10 and to also 9. But the product, remember that the product is the answer to a multiplication. The product that I'm going to get, I am going to add those two together, and all together means that I'm going to be adding, and I am going to get an answer. So it is a lot easier to break 19 up into 10 and to 9, because I know that 4 times 10 is 40, and 4 times 9 is 36. And then I'm working with nice round numbers, and I can get to my answer of 76 by adding those two together. So again, I broke up my 19, or I distributed into 10 and 9, and I multiply 4 because I had my 4 here times the 10. I broke up the 19 into 10 and 9, and also 4 times 9, and then I added those two products together to get my final answer. So in your problem, you are missing this one right here. So yes, I believe you're missing this one. So you have to figure out how they broke up the numbers or the factors up. So that is a tricky part. Now, in order for you to visualize what I've just done here, I use an array. This is an array or an arrangement. In this particular case, I decided to use just counters. And as you can see, for this particular one is represented here, and I use 4 because I have 1, 2, 3, and 4. But that 4, I have added them 10 times. So this is what I showed here, because obviously I repeated 4 10 times. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can see that this array or arrangement is a 4 by 10. And if I were to add all these together, I would get 40. So that is another proof that multiplication is the same thing as repeated addition. And I represented the bottom one in here. So again, I have 4 and I have 9 lots of 4, or 36. If I were to count all of these counters, I would have 36. So this is not the most efficient way, simply because it will take me forever to count up to 76. But it is a way so that you can see where this is coming from. Again, this is very abstract, and we want to make sure that you understand what that actually means. And again, those are from previous lessons, but just a reminder that multiplication is just the same thing as repeated addition. So let's go back. We've distributed the 19 to break it apart so that we can actually work with easier numbers such as 10, and a 9. And when I get my product, I added those products together to get my final answer, which is 76. So if I want to multiply 4 times 19, I get 76. But that looks quite daunting. This looks a little bit easier, and that's the whole purpose of the distributive law of multiplication, is to make our calculations a lot easier. Again, this will help you for your mild. For your spicy and hot, you will need to just read through the problems themselves and try to look at the patterns that you've noticed. So it's about recognizing patterns and explaining them as well. If you have any questions on any of the concepts covered this week up until now, please make sure to ask your parents to email Miss Edwards or myself, and we can further help you. We can upload new videos showing different concepts in different ways so that you can have access to those. So please make sure to view the videos, but also if you have any questions, to email us. Have a wonderful rest of the day, and again, if you have any questions, please email us. Take care. Bye.